my name is funrider and welcome back to another video. Today is kind of like a part 2 of what the fuck is happening to jbowreaper123's bike. So, I'm probably going to make a playlist of this because it's going to be many different videos all at different times. So once it's all finished and done with and the situation's out the window, then you can just watch all of it all again and then it will make sense. So, just a little backstory on part 1 because I don't think some of you know. Some of you are quite new to the YouTube channel when they've just come from TikTok, or it's the opposite way around. So, backstory. Before part 1, jbowreaper's bike broke down beforehand. If you watched the video before that, where it was video of me and him doing a little behind the scenes to show you how stupid we are in real life without the camera. We just acted like we were just filming it for memories. If you have watched that, you would have heard him say countless of times, cam chain tension is fucked and bikes not working properly, you know, all this. So yeah, basically took it back to mine, fixed it. It was a really gunged up spark plug that really needed changing, and then cam chain tensioner that needed replacing, so that was correct. And then the main thing that really annoyed me was the fact of no oil in the engine at all. Like, the second I found out, I literally called him up straight away and said, "Oh yeah, you know your bike, you know you're supposed to put oil in an engine, not air." There was literally, the dipstick was bloody dry. It was drier than anything. So yeah, put some oil in there as well, sent it back to him. All of a sudden, yeah, like 3 days later, bike blew up. Gone. Dead. Kaput. That day, he called me saying, "Bike's fucked. Engine blew. Something snapped. Can't get it to start at all. So, gonna call the recovery people on my insurance." And then, yeah. I was at work at the time, so I said, "Yo, I'm finished in like an hour. I'll meet you at yours." So, got there way before him. I was waiting for about 20 minutes. So I was just like there for the cameras, like, I'm not missing this at all.
Whoa, that sounds bad.
It's clicking.
Yeah.
Where's the brake on the thing? That's the context for part 1. About three weeks down the line now, and let's just say nothing's happened. The bike is just at mine, just doing nothing. So on the first day when we got it back to mine, we basically took it, completely stripped it down to the actual skeleton. So right now, at the moment, it's just handlebars, dashboard, lights, wheels, suspension and ABS system. There is no engine, no plastics, no fuel tank. Just for the little follow-up, jbowreaper123 has decided to sell the bike. So I've put an offer down and he's accepted the offer. So once the money has been sorted out, it'll be my vehicle. Be a little project bike, as you can say. I'm gonna fix it up bright and good, give it all the attention that it deserves, and then send it out on the road. But yes, let me show you what the bike looks like. Do have to apologise for the wind. Here's a very windy day, So, here is the bike. Just bits there, engines there, just in bits. I do feel sorry for the bike, really. It's all its parts. Bearings are there. Old exhaust, jbowreaper's abomination. But yes, let me show you what actually went wrong with the engine. Valves have come into contact. As you can see, that's supposed to be like that on the other side, but it's not. It's all dented. And then, let's see, that is top dead center, that's supposed to be. You can see, you probably can't see on the bloody camera, but there are gaps on all 4 of them. So all the valves are gone, especially on this one, Jesus. But that's not the icing on the cake. That's not the icing. No, no, no. That is. That is the icing on the cake. Piston. Absolutely mangled. That's kind of what it's supposed to look like on that side. You know, you got that little bit there. Oh, not on the other side. That snapped off. That went in there. Did some shit. Which is very upsetting. But yeah, that's what basically went on that day. And that massive clunk, that was that piston jamming up. So I've got a picture, I'll put it up on the screen now. That was jammed up in there. I actually had to get a mullet and slam it out. This is the cinder wall. Lovely. As you can see, that is being rubbed to shit down there. As you can see, don't mind my plaster. Got myself at work. Not good at all. Not good at all. Yeah, because of the weather, unfortunately, the wind kind of blew off that. So, yeah, nice and rusty in there. Oh well, getting a new engine for this anyway. Because the engine, I don't think there's much point in saving, really. It's pretty mangled. There was, let the oil out, and there was just piles and piles of just little flecks in there. So, not good at all, not good at all. This is my new project bike. I will be making videos following up on this when I get around to it. I'll set my GoPro and put it back together and stuff like that, like little time lapse and everything. Got some new fairings on the way as well, new bolts on the way. That's got a different one, fully carved looking type of front fender. That cost a bomb. Yeah, I'm putting quite a lot of money into this. Brand new engine, 500 quid. Exhaust system, I've got one. I just take out the baffle, which is a very simple job. All you have to do is just take off the rivets here, take that off, and then grind that little baffle off, and then you've got the main system done. And then I've got a rivet gun, put the rivets back on, hey presto. It's got brand new tyres on as well, they were recently fitted. So yeah, that's 180 something like pounds off jbowreaper's bank account. Yeah, perfect. New fairings, side fairings, they were like 20 quid on both sides, each 20 to 30 quid each. That cost about 50 quid. New fairing that I'm getting. Light doesn't need replacing, it's a little bit loose, but that's probably just a bolt in there. The lights on the top don't work, which is a bit of a mistake really, but that's probably some sort of connection in there. If not, I'll just get a new one. Brakes are completely fine. I might upgrade these to pure LEDs. Might get a tail tidy for it as well, just because it looks nicer. Keeping the bar end mirrors, because why not? Might get some new ones. They're pretty scuffed, to be honest, because unfortunately jbowreaper's bike is not loved in the town. So yeah, people have vandalised this bike, hence why I want to change that colour, so people do not recognise this bike and they start doing shit to it. So yeah, that's going. Too loud, too noisy, because the previous owner put the wrong pipe on. That is not the right pipe for this Black Widow exhaust. It's not a Black Widow downpipe. So yeah, it's, as you can see, when it was having its problems, burnt shit everywhere. That leads me to another thing that was going, which kind of is obvious. Piston rings. Piston rings were going, so the oil was coming past the piston, which was making sort of like a two-stroke type of smoke, and it kind of smelled like a weird two-stroke, four-stroke type of smell, and it was very weird and it was very disgusting. And every single time when he would overtake me on this, it gassed me out. It was that bad, and it was coming from that exhaust. Imagine when it came out like on that exhaust. I do not want to know. There is something else that I need to update on, and that is the bike. My bike currently that is working. I'll show you it now. Here's the Lex moto. So I have received some comments, not many, but some, on my top speed video saying if that was on a slight downhill. If so, that's not fair. Please do it on a flat. And I've got to say, yes, it was on a slight downhill. It may look like a massive downhill, like a really steep one, but it actually isn't. It's like a that. It's like a slight downhill. But on the video, it looks like bloody that. It looks steep, but no. I will be doing a top speed video, part two of the top speed video on a flat. The reason why I haven't done it yet is because if you look here, oh, perfect. New tyres, unfortunately. But I've got loads of tread here, just not in the middle for some reason. And then on the front, not so good either. But yeah, tyres will be coming tomorrow, so do not worry about that. I'm going to wait until they're ridden in slightly, so it's not as slippery on the front or back. So when I do get the chance, I will make a proper top speed video, or even better, a high speed ride video. It won't be a high speed ride for most people that are on like an A2 motorcycle. But for 125 that's doing like 69 miles an hour, something like that, it's for these type of bikes, it's classed as a high speed type of video. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed that little catch up video on the bike, and that's why I haven't really done any videos on that. I was expecting the bike to have a small problem, small fault, and then get back onto it. Video next up. It's working. Riding back to his, having a little ride. Going to the bloody meetup at Halloween that we were supposed to do, but no, it wasn't meant to be, unfortunately. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll keep you updated, obviously, on everything that goes on. But yeah, see you guys in the next video. Ride safe.